Okay, that takes care of Downey. Now we need to come over here and take care of Henderson. The same thing. We're going to need Depot. And I'll put that over here. Seems like a good place to put it. Go. And then again, stops. So we're going to want one nearby the boat. Do it right there. Okay. And we'll have another one over here. Probably should have put that over closer there, but that's okay. And we'll put another one over here. That should be good. Just 3 stops for this one. And let me go in, buy some more road vehicles. Put it online. We need a new line. And it's just going to be there. 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 Okay. That'll get things going. Hopefully. Oh, now we have plenty of money. Okay, good. So we're going to need all the way over in the depot over here. To buy a train, we're going to buy the nice fast one. And then I think we have new box cars. We not? Yeah, these are new. And I guess the old ones are gone now because we've gotten into a newer era. So just buy as many of these as I can, which is only one. That's not really great. I'll take a loan. I hate... Okay. Buy another one. Okay. And we need to set this on a line. It's going to be a new line. The thing I just not sure of with this line is where to put it. Because we need food. And we can get it in one of 2 ways. We can either come into this station, which has a lot of food, or we can come into this station, which has a lot of food sitting there. Either way, that would be good. Now, ideally, I would have actually liked it to come into Provo here, although this is not a very good line right now because it's only single track, and we already have a train coming in here, and we don't really have anything sitting there for us yet. So I think I'm going to come in this station. So we'll go from this station, and then we'll go... Ooh, you know what? I don't like that. Never mind. Main reason I don't like that because there's only a single track to get in there. So I think I would prefer actually to go... Oops, I went past it. This station. And then over here. That'll be the start. We can always change where the train comes in later. Away we go. And let's see if the fruits of our labor pay it off. But I think I got half of the objectives I wanted to pull off in this video. And figuring out that major blockage was, I think, a big problem, because that was costing me a ton of money. Now, I don't know how much food we'll be waiting for that line when we come in. Only a little bit right now, but it'll take time to accumulate. Might also be time to upgrade the station because it has 3 lines running on it now. Ooh, we got an autosave for a second there. Now I'm curious, if I say number of tracks 2 and we already have 2 tracks coming through, will it mess everything up? Yeah, see, it doesn't like that. What I might need to do is delete the track and then do that. Or we'll do that now. And I'll pause just so we don't have any problems. Alright, let's see if we can do it now. See if it will do. Apply. Yeah, there we go. Looks like they're connected. Alright, that was easy enough. We just need to... I wonder if there were switches. Were there switches in there? So I'm not really sure why there... Oh, there's a switch there. Just not really sure why there's a signal here. Maybe that was just the signal to stop collisions from happening? No, see, that doesn't seem necessary. There might have been a switch, but I just don't see a reason for this particular signal right here. I'm just going to get rid of it. Hopefully that's not a mistake. Because we've got a switch on this end and we have a switch on the other. That should be just fine. So this should allow them to pick up cargo on both sides now. At least that's how I understand it. Oh, that actually eliminated all the food that was waiting, though. Whoops. Huh. I also wonder if that messed up the station routes. Let's just take a look. So the new line we just set up should stop there. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, so that's fine. I mean, I've done that in the past where I've upgraded lines, so I don't see a reason why that would be a problem. It just, I wasn't aware that all the food would go away, so... Fortunately, there's nothing here for you. Oh. Yeah, but it's full. Maybe that's just a glitch. Maybe if I go away, when I come back... Actually, I lost sight of where... Oh yeah, there's food there now. I'm not really sure. But that train was full, so... Oh well, it will sort itself out anyway. Okay. Our signal's working very well over here. That was only a very brief stop. And our trains coming back and forth here. We might have more of an issue here with because there's only one line. Our passenger and freight trains are going to be running into each other. And that means that it's time to upgrade this. Which I knew there was a matter of time for that. Now, technically speaking, that upgrade only really needs to happen at this point because the freight train's never going to go this way and the passenger train's never going to go this way. So, I think what we need to do here is just back this up a little bit. I'll keep the signals where they are for now. And let's start our double track. And I'll at first take it parallel, like that. And I don't know how this bridge is going to work, so we'll have to see. I initially built the bridge with only a single track. Now we're going to be upgrading it. Looks like it will work just fine. Yeah, see, that worked just fine. Alright, I'm just going to let that go. 311,000. Wow, that's a lot of money. Oh, I should have time to be going while I do this. But we did just expand a bridge, so I'm not too surprised at that cost. Oops. Misclick. And this will be a little costly as well, because we have to wind our way up here. Oh, I remember why I paused it. So that I could do the double track here. Alright. I'll let that one go for now. And the easy way to do this is just have a switch that goes over. Somewhere around here. And we can even use the current signals to have that work. Okay. That looks good to me. Just make sure it's connected. Looking good. So we just need to replace the one signal. And then we can allow the trains to go through. And we might need a signal here too, so let's do that to be sure. Okay, now we let time go. And finish the track over here. Now this isn't going to be all that usable until I... Oops. Get switches and things, but that's okay. Now I got to figure out how I'm going to do this mess. I'm starting to think it's time to upgrade the station even further. Now these trains, the one is going to be coming this way, right? And the other one's going to be coming this way. So they shouldn't really intersect each other. As a matter of fact, I'm probably good on the double track, so we could probably back it up a little bit. Or I could have the connection go out. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let's do it that way. What I'll do is I'll have a switch. I might do it a little further back because of the signal. Oh, I'm running out of money. Alright, so we'll just have to wait a little bit before we get some money back. But what I'm thinking here is we do a switch around here. It comes over to here, and that way if this train coming this way needs to, it can switch over to this track. And then we'll have switches that go back and forth along the run to allow the trains to switch as they need. And that should deal with the traffic situation here. For now, it's just going to be, you know, more or less like it was one line because we haven't done that yet. So there's still going to be some backup, but... Oh, and we have money now. Let's finish this while we've got the money. So, come in here. I'm just going to pass that, and then we'll make the switch here. So, like... That looks good to me. We already have a signal here, so we don't need another one. And... we technically have a signal there. I don't know if it will deal with that, what we want it to. So I'm just going to be doubly sure here and put a couple signals there. And then now we need to figure out the switches. So probably be a good idea to have a switch that goes from this track to this track. Or from this track to this track. Considering the fact that we already technically have a switch over here that allows us to go to either track, I think the better call is to make a switch that goes to... the inside here first, or outside. I don't know which way you want to say is inside or outside. Let's just do the switch right here. Have it go like that. Oop, not like that, like that. Okay, looks good to me. And do our signals. And that right there should probably deal with most of our traffic situation. So I think we can have time progress here again. And if I run out of money, it won't be as big of a deal. And then now that we have that switch, I think probably before the bridge, I'd want another switch. And this is kind of a long time to go without a switch, but this path right here. So we went from that way to then, so we want to go back the other way. Like that. Oop, too much slope. Oh, now we don't have the money. Well, we can at least queue it and wait for the money. As long as it looks okay. Kind of hard to tell if that's linked up correctly. Oh, well now we can okay it. Okay, it looks good. And then signals. Boom. Oop. And there we go. And then we probably need some more switchovers. So we go from there to there. So I'll go the other way over here. And I'll do it. Oh, well, technically we already kind of have that switch here. So it's not really necessary, maybe. Might be still a good idea. I don't know. I think it will be okay. I don't think we need it. So we just have to watch and see our trains, because now they're pretty much on top of each other. Let's see how this goes. Because ordinarily, this train would have to wait for the other train to come out of the station. Although technically I could think it could come all the way up to there. So that wasn't a true test. That should be much better. We have a bigger, lovelier bridge now. And passenger-wise, I'm curious how our passenger ship is doing. Now, we might want to have another passenger ship in case this, this is kind of a slower vehicle. I'm assuming it already stopped. Oh, okay, so it's having to do this weird pull around. Do we have anybody waiting for us up here? Not that I see. We do have something waiting in Evansville, but it's only one passenger. Oh, I just wish this passenger line did better than it does. Seems like trains are more the way to go than ships, because ships are slow. Doesn't seem like that many people really take them, but... Like in comparison, look how many passengers are waiting here. I'm also kind of a little bit curious how our cities are doing. So population-wise, let's see. So Provo was our most popular city. It looks like Hampton has actually dropped down in population quite a bit. Denton is another one of our cities that's connected to a line. Evansville, I think, has definitely increased quite a lot in population. It's quite possible people from Hampton moved over to Evansville. Oh, now that we have the food coming in, we need the trucks. I never did set that up, did I? Alright, let's do that. So, oops, that's not what I want. Road vehicle, freight, go, and we'll put that right there because this should be the commercial district if I remember correctly. And we should hit most of it. This. That's probably as good as it's going to get. And we'll do a line that goes... Oops. I want a new line. Line. I'm going to go from here to here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the vehicles, the trucks that are currently making the run over here. Or did I never buy trucks? I guess I never did. Oh, here's one. I was about to say, I could have swore I did. We'll move them over to the other line. There we go. And there's another truck right there. There we are. We'll move that over as well because right now, line 23 is doing nothing for us. And let us see. Yeah, line 23, we took all the vehicles off of that. What's line 22? Oh, I canceled that line. I'll keep it around, but let's... Can you hear? And line analysis here. Our new train. I want to see how that's doing. Uh-oh. Well, so much for that. Crap. So we had a breakdown here because there's only one lane here. Now we have a triple breakdown. Jeez. Alright, well I can fix this train with a switch. I'm not going to be happy about it, but I can fix it. I'm going to have to delete the... that. Ooh, that's going to cause problems. I got to tell this train not to move. So let me do that. You stop. Thank you. And we get the track. Starting to run a lot of issues because we have a lot of trains, a lot of train traffic here now. Okay, that should be good for that train. So we should clear up the traffic there. Big problem is what we do here. And it's not going to be easy to fix. Because the way I would fix it is by having a double line here. So that we have a way of avoiding this. It could be my problem here where I don't have... Why does this train only have one car? It's saying 32 of 32. That must be some kind of glitch. Because there's no way... Alright. I gotta think this through. I think from what we saw before, if I delete the track, it will move the trains, but I just don't know if it's gonna move them in the desired direction. How about this? Can you reverse for me? And I'm gonna take you and reset you on 26, which should make you go over there first, right? Where's your first stop on 26? No, you go to Denton first, right? Which is not what we want. Here, what I'll do... Stop. Okay. Let me just redo this. So we'll have you go to Evansville first, and then we'll have you come over here. And that should take care of everything. So add station, and then come over here. Okay. Now that we've done that, you can start. And I'm hoping that that should solve the problem right there. Because you'll go that way. And then once you've cleared, this train should go. In theory. This train should have a free path. I don't know why it's not moving. Ah, there we go. Just took a little while. Alright, we figured it out. But that means I have to upgrade here. Because I have 2 trains coming on this track now. And that's more than I think this track can bear right now. So I think this will be an easy enough fix. You just have to do a parallel build. Man, this is busy over here. If I do it further back, would that work? It would, we just have the collision, so I have to take the signal out. Man, this is starting to get complicated. Oh, no. Whoops. That's easy enough to fix, though. Okay, let's start from here. I don't like that at all. That's better. Alright, I'll do that for now. Then the collision is this other signal, so I gotta delete that. This time we'll not delete the track on accident. Okay. Alright, I'll just go to there for now. Delete the signals that are in the way. Till we figure this out. Okay. So what I'm thinking is we just come straight in here. Like that. I mean, I don't know if that's messy or not. We'll try it. Okay, and now we're going to need signals to replace the ones we took out. So that signal's fine. We're going to need a signal here, though, and another one here. And then put a signal there. Put a signal here. And I don't know if we want to do any switching on this curved path. It might be a little rough doing that, but I'll try it. This way we get rid of a lot of possible problems. But this is just signal, 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 signal. Alright. Hopefully that has done the job. And there's one way to find out. We just watch the traffic go. Alright, so far our improved line looks like it's doing pretty good. But I just have to watch. Yeah, see, we encounter yet another problem. And that's my bad because I didn't put a... No, I put a signal in. How did this happen? Alright, well, now we gotta fix it. How did that happen? There should be ways for these guys to switch over. And they should be able to stop on the other side, too. I wonder if this track isn't connected properly. That could be the reason. Let's just be double sure that it is attached properly. Because I'm starting to doubt it. Because I just don't see why they didn't switch over. Because there's literally a switch right there. There's another one right... Yeah, there's another one right here. We could have switched over to this track and then switched back over. Why didn't they do that? So that's not my fault. I think that's AI logic not figuring out that they could have done that. Alright, well now we're going to have to figure this one out. So... Where do you go? You're line 5. Well, that's going to screw me right there. Because line 5... This is the end stop for line 5. So I can't just turn them around and send them somewhere else. Oh. I could do that with these trains. Alright, line 9, where are you going? You're coming in here. Alright. First thing first. Let me take a look at the station here. Alright. Yeah, I don't really know why this happened. This is a head scratcher right here. Well, what I'm going to do is reverse this train. What is your path? 20? Okay. So we'll reverse you too. And then we'll set you on your way, I'm hoping. There we go. Again, I don't have any clue why that happened. Because we have a switch here. They could have switched over. We have another switch here, so that's double switches here. 2 switches. They could have switched over to this track, and then they could have switched right back over. I have no clue why they didn't do that. Oh, okay. I see. That was an old signal that I missed. When I deleted something. There we go. Alright, so what we're going to need to do, now that we've done that. Okay, I got it. Thank you for seeing that. I didn't see that. Okay, so we'll reverse this train. And hopefully, that will fix the problem. Thank you for catching that. I did not see that. Alright, now, pause. We can reverse you. And that should be fine, right? There we go. So I need to fix this up a little bit. And I think the problem may be is I did a switch here, and that's why that signal was there. And this switch might not be necessary because we have a switch that does the same thing over here. I mean, that's why the signal was there. Ah, okay. Alright, well that's something I'm gonna have to figure out, I guess, for the future. I thought that's how it worked. I thought that the trains did kind of figure that out, because it seemed like that's what they were doing, but now that I have a lot more traffic, I'm starting to catch on that for whatever reason, even when you give them the pass, they don't figure that out. Alright. Well, I think that's something we can take a look at another time, because the end of my stream time is coming to a close. So I hope you guys have enjoyed